Hi, everybody. Today I have with me Emily Carpenter Pulskamp. She's a public relations and marketing strategist, and her company is called Little Red Communications. She's a certified public relations and marketing professional focused on creating and implementing strategies to help organizations achieve business goals and build brand awareness. And so today we're going to talk about social media and branding. And just want to say thank you so much for taking the time out, Emily, to come and have this virtual chat with me. And I want to start off with the first question, which is the importance of visual story on social media.
Absolutely. Well, Bridget, thank you for having me on. I'm really excited to be here. And in terms of the importance of a visual story on social media, I think it's just really important to know that this is something that you're going to be doing 24/7, 365. It's not a one and done, but it needs to be maintained over a long period of time. And it needs to be adjusted to how your brand evolves as well. I think personally, creating a content strategy around the images and copy that you want to showcase is important because it's going to help you stay on point with your audience as well as make sure it gets done. I would say the biggest challenge that I hear from clients is that they say, I get like posts done and then I just can't keep it going. I don't know how to create the content, and creating that strategy is how you're going to do that. And this includes creating a plan, figuring out how often do you want to post? Do you want to post twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week? Do you want to post in stories? Do you even want to post twice a day, 3 times a week? It's really important to find your rhythm and plan it out with an editorial calendar and try to work ahead, maybe 1 to 2 weeks ahead, ideally a month ahead, knowing that you're going to have to pivot. But we all know that working a month ahead can be really, really hard. So focus on the little successes with 1 week or 2 weeks ahead.
So
Um,
thinking about the posting and the cadence of the posting, because I know that each, like when you're trying to talk about like your visual story, right? I know the cadence is obviously an important factor of that, but how do you determine that? Is that like a personal decision, or is that something that's maybe determined by the market that you're in or the audience that you're trying to reach?
Yeah, well, it's a great question. And I would say it's a combination of both. So, start out with a strategy focused on what you know about your audience at that point. So just start. And then as you start and as you work on it, you're going to figure it out. Like you're going to figure it out based on the feedback that you get. You're going to figure out, oh, should I post in the morning? Should I post at night? Should I post on Monday, Tuesday? What are people interacting with? What are they engaging with? And when are they doing that? So that will really set your cadence and your rhythm for doing this because you're going to learn when you're most effective and when you're not effective.
So how long do you think it takes to kind of figure out that perfect cadence? Is it because I know you just start, right? Like just start and then kind of look at some of the analytics and things that come out of it. Is it like maybe like a solid couple of months that you can kind of see where that rhythm happens?
Yes, I think you're going to start figuring it out pretty quickly. I would say even within that first month, and by the time you hit the 6 month mark, you're going to know probably really well, what your rhythm should be because at that point, people are either going to have reacted or not reacted to it. You could even, what are find your top three companies posting on social media? What are they doing already that has been successful for them? And start incorporating that into what you're doing as well. And I would, advise stay within your market if you're looking at other social media platforms to see what they're doing really well. But absolutely, like within that first month and definitely by the 6 month mark, because probably by the time you get to the 6 month mark, you've adjusted and you've pivoted from what you originally thought.